Good evening. Our message for tonight is when challenges feel too big. Have you ever tried really hard for something like studying, making friends, or doing your chores, but it felt super hard? Maybe you thought, I'm doing the right thing, so why is it so difficult? Guess what? You're not alone. David, the young boy selected by God, knew what that felt like. He did what was right. He obeyed his dad, took good care of his sheep, played music to help King Saul feel better, and faithfully carried the king's armor. But one day, everything changed. His father Jesse sent him on a simple errand, and suddenly he found himself standing near a battlefield facing a giant challenge. Scary challenges. Today and the following days, we'll be reading from 1 Samuel 17 to learn about David's big moment. Let's look at the terrifying challenge that David faced and learn how we can face our challenges. Number 1. The challenge was close. We read in 1 Samuel 17 verse 1, Now the Philistines gathered their forces for war and assembled at Socoh in Judah. They pitched camp at Ephes Dammim between Socoh and Azekah. The Philistines, who lived on the western border of Israel, did not like the Israelites. After making a powerful alliance, they crossed into Israel. They were now inside Israel's territory, ready to fight. Before this, the Philistines were far away, and the Israelites did not worry much about them. But now the danger was close, right in their country. How we feel about a challenge depends on where the challenge is. Think about it. When it is far away from us, it doesn't feel like a big deal. Unfortunately, we sometimes laugh, crack jokes, or criticize those facing difficulties. But when the challenge is close, like a bully at school, a family problem at home, or a big test tomorrow, it can be scary. It hurts, we feel the pain, and sometimes we even cry. Number 2, the challenge was huge. How big was the challenge? The challenge of David was beyond normal. We read in 1 Samuel 17 verse 4, a champion named Goliath, who was from Gath, came out of the Philistine camp. His height was 6 cubits and a span. Goliath was over 9 feet tall, almost the height of a basketball hoop. Goliath wasn't just tall, he was giant-sized. King Saul and his army were ready to fight normal soldiers, but now they faced a giant. We all face regular problems like the flu, losing a game, a broken toy, a complex math problem to solve, or something similar. But in life, we face giant problems that are much bigger than anything we are used to. These aren't things you can easily fix. They make you feel too small, incapable, fearful, and unsure of what to do next. Number 3, the challenge didn't go away. Whenever we face a hard time, we often ask how long it will last. The Bible tells us in 1 Samuel 17 verse 16, For 40 days the Philistine came forward every morning and evening and took his stand. Goliath didn't just show up one time, he came out twice a day for 40 days. After the first day, the people in Saul's army were surely praying and expecting that Goliath was only like a bad dream and that he wouldn't come back the following day. But he came back, shouting and challenging everyone. At the end of the first week, Goliath was not tired and had not lost his voice. They were scared to see Goliath every morning and evening for over 5 weeks. Goliath represents those challenges that come into our lives and stick around. They are persistent and permanent. Prayer and time do not seem to bring any solution. Some examples could be chronic disease, the loss of a pet, or moving to a new place. Day in and day out, you struggle with the hard reality. Number 4, the challenge was personal. The army of King Saul came out to fight against an army, but Goliath changed the rules of the battle. We read in 1 Samuel 17 verse 8, Goliath stood and shouted to the ranks of Israel, Why do you come out and line up for battle? Am I not a Philistine, and are you not the servants of Saul? Choose a man and have him come down to me. Goliath wanted one person to step up. One man had to stand up to take the challenge to win the battle. Challenges for growth. When challenges are close to us, feel huge, don't go away, and need us to take up some personal actions, what should we do? Give up? Blame God? Some complain that they would have done better if everything were easy. The story of David reminds us that hard times can make heroes. Here are 2 important lessons to remember when you face your scary challenges. First, you can be victorious with God's help. Apostle Paul wrote to the believers in Corinth, "No temptation has overtaken you, except what is common to mankind, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear, but when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so you can endure it." 1 Corinthians 10, verse 13. Our loving God and Heavenly Father will never allow a problem to destroy you, and He promises His strength for you to go through any kind of challenge. Second, challenges make you grow. Apostle James wrote, "The testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." James 1 verse 3 and 4. You can compare your challenge with a physical workout. It can be hard, even painful, but you become healthier, stronger, and faster. Facing challenges helps you become more wiser, braver, and more faithful. You can't stop some giant challenges from coming your way, but with God's help, you can face anything, be victorious, and grow.